Shawnee. Welcome back. Today, I don't know why I just clapped, but today I am going to use one of my Copacetic Cosmetics Flakies, and it's in the shade Yellow Garden. So I'm going to show you how I went about putting this on. Now, the Flakies are very different from like shimmers and multi-chromes and things like that. Like, it's flaky. I mean, like a really good croissant or like a really good biscuit, that kind of flaky. So that is definitely going to be harder to, in my opinion, harder to figure out how to use, how to get it to stay on your lid. And yeah, this is the look that I finally came up with. I used that flaky along with 2 or 3 mattes from just a palette of mattes that I put together. This is just a magnetic palette with a bunch of single shadows that I put into here just to use as a complement to shimmer shades and things like that. Just something that I put together because I had nothing else to do. So why don't we go ahead and let's see how things went. I'll see you at the end of the video. So I've already done one side of my face. I'm going to show you how I created the look. I'm taking the shade Midnight from Sydney Grace, and now I'm using the shade Harvest from Sydney Grace, and I'm putting both of those on my eye with the darker shade just more towards the outer corner. I'm now going in with Keep Smiling, which is a deep brown, and putting that over the black just to soften it up a little bit. These are all Sydney Grace shades that I just put into this empty magnetic palette, which I got from TKB Trading. I just wanted a palette of mattes that I could use with other shadows. Now I'm taking the NYX Glitter Primer, putting that onto a brush, and I am patting that onto my eye. This brush is a BK Beauty brush, so it is a synthetic hair brush. Now going into, with that same brush, the Copacetic Cosmetics Flakies shade in Yellow Garden. I'm just tapping the brush into the shade and then tapping onto my eyelid. This is the Natasha Denona liquid liner. I'm using this just to create a wing and a line on my upper lash line. Now I'm taking a liner brush and dipping into Keep Smiling, that dark brown, and Midnight, the black, and using those to line my lower lash line. Next, going in with a Marc Jacobs liner pencil. This is in the shade Brown. And now I'm using my Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit Cosmetics. Sticking with Benefit Cosmetics, I am using their Precisely My Brow eyebrow pencil to shade in my brows. Now I'm going in with my Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer in the shade 59N, just putting that on dark areas of my face and adding some coverage. I didn't really feel like using a foundation today. And now I'm going to go in with the same concealer but in the shade 53.5N under my eyes to add a bit of brightness. This is the Christian Audette and Tara Lynn lip gloss in the shade Ray. Here I'm taking the Oma Beauty Trippin' Smooth Setting Powder. This is in the shade Rich Tan. I have really been enjoying that powder. And here is the close-up you've been waiting for. So that is the finished look with the Copacetic Flakies in the shade Yellow Garden. I think the easiest way for me to apply them is to tap the glitter glue onto my lid with a brush and then use that same brush to go into the flakies and tap that onto my lid on top of the glitter glue. So definitely take some time and some attention to detail and making sure that you're using the right base. So if you don't have time, energy, nor patience for that, stay away from the flakies. So I think that's it. I hope that this was helpful. I also hope that you are continuing to take care of yourself. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.